What up though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me as usual. 10,000 step time. I want to talk about complaining. A lot of y'all just complain too much. This isn't going right. That's not going right. And I'm here to tell you it's your fault it's not going right. At least most of the time. Whatever is happening in your life right now is your fault. If you don't have any money, it's your fault. If you're out of shape, it's your fault. If you don't have any women, it's your fault. If you don't have any resources, it's your fault. You live and die mostly by your own efforts. And there's bad luck because you got some people that are like, oh, well, this happened, that happened, I just got bad luck. Nah, bro, it's not bad luck. And I'll explain why. Bad luck does happen. You know, you'll have a day that's just bad luck. You'll have a week that's bad luck. But if your bad luck is year after year, it's not bad luck, bro. It's you. You not doing something. Or you're not doing some things. Or the things that you are doing are not productive. And they're not going to bring about any sort of good fortune. So what is complaining doing? And you're complaining about everything but you. Everything is everyone else's fault. This didn't happen. That didn't happen. It's somehow everyone else's fault for your failures. You got to own those. Until you own those, nothing's ever going to change for you. You're going to keep getting the same results. You're going to be unhappy. You're going to be miserable. You're going to be stagnant. So it's important for you to accept that everything is your fault. I mean, how is everything going wrong for you everyone else's fault when you are in the driver's seat of your life? Because when things happen good for you, when favor smiles upon you, you're quick to take credit for that. So you can't be like all of the successes that happen to you, far in between as they may be. When something good happens for you, you're ready and willing to take credit for that. But the rest of the time, the bad stuff that happens to you, that is 100% due to your actions or lack thereof, is always somebody else's fault. That doesn't work. You have to own your decisions daily. Stop the victim mindset. Stop complaining about everything. Like me, I'm no victim. I've never been a victim. Every single day I do what I want to do and I don't do what I don't want to do. That sometimes works out for me, sometimes not so much. You know, sometimes there are things that I'm supposed to do that I don't, and there'll be a negative consequence, but I'm not blaming anybody for it. I understand that it's on me because I didn't do something that I should have. I didn't live up to the burden of performance. So stop being a victim. That's number one. You got to stop being a victim and stop trying to find all these creative ways to make things that are going wrong in your life somebody else's fault. Like, it'd be crazy. I'd be listening to grown men talk about how if they mama would have did this, or if they daddy would have did that. Bro, you 30. What are you talking about? What are you saying? I'm not saying that at once upon a time, you know, they weren't doing this and that could have helped you along, whatever. But bro, you 30. You got to move on from that. You can't still be talking about, you know, when you were 15, your dad didn't do this, your mom didn't do that, and now you 30, man. You got to move on past that. There is no reason why somebody that's in that age range should still be blaming mommy and daddy for why stuff ain't going right for them. Because you want to be treated like an adult. Everyone wants to be treated like a responsible, intelligent, sophisticated adult until it's time to actually be. When it's time to actually be an intelligent, responsible, sophisticated adult, then they spaz and, oh, this happened, it was out of their control. That happened, it was out of their control. It's not my fault. That is the worst thing that a grown person can do, is be on some, it's not my fault. It doesn't work. No one respects it. Women certainly don't find it attractive. Men have to be accountable. Men can't pass the blame. Like, that's a luxury that women, can like take part in a bit more. Women naturally seem to hate accountability. That's not a diss to y'all ladies. It's just look at yourself and look at your female friends. Y'all all hate accountability. You ladies, you don't even hold each other accountable for stuff. So women just typically dodge accountability. But even with that said, even though women may not like accountability themselves, they find it an extreme turnoff for a grown man to always be blaming his failures on other people. Why he's not excelling as a man on this and that. That's a turn off real quick. And in most cases, they're not going to deal with that type of guy. So it's not doing you any favors being this sort of way. Own your failures. Own your lack of actions. Be responsible for your life. You are in the driver's seat. Everything that's happening right now is your fault. So what are you going to do to fix it? Another EMS. Well, it wasn't a fire truck this time, it's an EMS, but isn't it always an alarm? I swear more stuff happens in the nice months than any other time of year. More stuff happens this time of year than any other time of year. But back to the topic at hand. You got to be responsible for your life. You're in the driver's seat. Everything's your fault. What are you going to do to fix it? Stop complaining and stuff like you some woman. Stop waiting on somebody else to come fix it, because no one's ever going to come fix it. No one cares about your life enough to come fix your stuff for you, especially when you're a lazy, complainy loser that hates accountability and blames everyone else for why his life sucks. You've got to fix that. Your life doesn't have to suck. Your life can be fantastic. But you have to be willing to make it fantastic. People oftentimes want someone to come along and do these things for them and give them a life that they're not willing to work for themselves. You got to do the work. There's no other way. You got to do the work. You have to shape that life that you want. So as I said, stop that complaining. Start fixing stuff. Start right now. Get off YouTube right now and go start doing stuff, even if it's just something small right now. Go start doing something and start heading in the right direction, will you? Appreciate y'all connecting with me. Leave me them damn comments. Like this video. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.